Here's what's popping in the world of young Hollywood.
Yo, what's up, PopStop TV?
She good. Nice to meet you. Oh, your hands are warm. I like that. So congratulations. I feel like fans have been waiting forever for this. It's been 6 years.
Yeah, 5-6 years they have been. I mean, hopefully they're going to be, they're going to feel that it's been worth the wait. But I needed that gap because the little girl from the first movie, she's grown up. I needed her to grow up, so it works for me.
Sure, yeah. It can't be like, okay, next year, right?
No. It's exactly the right amount of time. Everybody's been waiting for this movie, and it's the story of her grown up. It's what happened to her in the first picture. We understand what happened there, and this is her journey to rescue her father. The first movie, it was a mother rescuing the daughter. This time round, daughter's got to rescue the father. So Sean Bean's in there, again from the first movie. Ryder's back. Some of the cast, we've got new cast and new monsters as well.
New monsters, okay, we're dying to see that. And I'm going to cut to the chase. How many hours did you play the video game to get inspiration for the film?
Well, I played the video game anyway when it came out. It wasn't like I suddenly went, Silent Hill, I got to go back. I'm a gamer, so any gamer knows Silent Hill. And when it came out, I think 2006 was the first one. You know, I played Wolfenstein and Doom and Quake, and I was a first-person shooter guy, right? So my friends were the console guys, and I watched them play this game and said, you got to come watch this game. It's so freaky, it's going to mess with your head, and everybody was talking about it. You know, so I knew the games. You know, so it's not a big. I didn't have to go back and like suddenly play the game. I went back and I researched the mythology again, and Konami, the game company, gave us all their Bible on it and told us all about it. So I was going through the mythology trying to figure out what were the good bits. So you know, it was a kind of refresher course, and then we had the games playing, and I went onto YouTube and I watched other people playing the games. I've listened to guys and girls.
On your research.
Yeah, man, of course. And it's great fun hearing how other people respond to the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, you're new to the franchise. The first film did so well. Do you feel any pressure at all to match up, to top it?
Of course you feel pressure to make the movie as good as it can possibly be and to exceed everything the first one did. But the truth of the matter is that, you know, you got to make a movie that I'm going to like for myself, because it takes a year and a half to make a movie. I can't just be thinking of cynically making a movie for other people. You know, I hope the fans love it. I hope people who are not fans come to the Silent Hill world and go, that is a freaky movie.
Okay. And you can convert them too, right?
I want to convert them. I want to make more Silent Hill fans.
What's your regular? Why do you think this is like the go-to movie this Halloween?
Because it's the best horror movie out there.
Okay.
Of course it's a go-to, because you know what, we got a lot of horror movies and they're very effective, but they take place in people's bedrooms shot on a video camera, you know? We know the movies I'm talking about. And
we sure do. We're not going to mention any names, but we should.
They're really good, they scare me, but I wanted to make a movie which was a whole new kind of horror, which we haven't seen for a while. It's kind of fantasy-driven horror. This is big canvas stuff. Looks amazing, it's properly cinematic, shot in 3D, and shot in 3D, by the way, not post-converted. Done the right way, and it's got a bunch of freaky monsters, good performances. This is a crafted movie, you know? And that's why it's the go-to horror movie, the Halloween.
That is bomb.com. I love it. And speaking of Halloween, what are you going to be? Have you thought about costumes yet?
I'm going to be in the air going back to England.
You know, you can always be patriotic and wear something.
But you wear my Union Jack shorts. That'd be scary for everybody.
I love it. And you also brought out some new characters to the franchise, like Claudia Wolf and Leonard. Tell us a little bit about the casting process for these new characters.
Well, first of all, you build your cast up from the central characters. So I got Adelaide Clemens playing Heather Mason. So she holds the whole thing together, and you're going to talk to her in a minute. She's amazing. And Kit Harington is her kind of young, possible love interest, possible something else. But then you start getting into the interesting territory of what do you do with the other characters? You know, and Claudia is an incredibly important character in the game. Not in the movie a lot, but it's a big presence. So who can play that? Who can be the kind of the cult leader? You know, Carrie-Anne Moss has such power, and she's great fun, and she really embraced the whole, the white witch element of it. So and then of course, her father in the story is Leonard Wolf. And in the game, you don't see Leonard as anything other than a monster. But I wanted to see the human version of that. I thought, who could be the crazy old guy? It's Malcolm McDowell.
Which is actually really hard to find here in Hollywood.
Yeah, crazy old guys who can act and have this incredible legendary film history as well. So we called up Malcolm and sent him the script, said, I'd love to do this, this is going to be great fun. And he sends his apologies, he can't be here tonight, he's had eye operation, so he can't be here. But you know, he was amazing fun to work with, and really delivers the goods in his few moments on the screen.
Absolutely. We got one more question for you before you lose your voice over here. So I know the movie has a lot of twists, turns, and surprises. What do you think fans will be most excited to see? What do you think is like the most unexpected thing that they should watch out for in the film, without giving too much away?
I can't, if you're a fan of of the game. There are things in this movie which are the game that you played and loved, and I think they're going to be excited to see kind of my interpretation of that. They may hate it, and that's fine. You can really it's okay to hate it, but you'll see what the game is and what the game can be cinematically. Story-wise, I'm not going to give you anything. You got to go watch the movie, of course, but you're going to love the monsters, you're going to love the acting, and you're going to love the look of the movie.
For more celebrity interviews, log on to popstoptv.com. Pop culture for the next generation.